welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
Oh, yeah.
It's that little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find that if they're good to be classy, or if they're just a big old piece of trash.
Trash.
I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day, 2025, baby. The year of the Kia. Look out. Out here at Aunt Tootie's, out in the new edition. She's upstairs in the K-hole.
Okay.
It's a long New Year's Eve for Tootie.
Sure.
It's from our good friend Charles Terry over there on the old Patreon. My co-host is coming at you from across the table. He is the CEO of Are You Garbage. He is an international businessman and one of the top 25 executives in the year 2025. Kevin James Ryan.
Wow, they're already giving that award out 2
Got it
days
out
into
quick.
the year. Good for them.
You're killing it, buddy.
I had a good day. Shout out to you.
First quarter's looking all right.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, view, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube. Then, obviously, the greatest website of all time.
Talk to
Starting
me.
off the year with a bang. Go over to www.patreon.com/areyougarbage. You get all that bonus content, gang. Plus, you get to ask your garbage question on the air.
I wanted to ask you this kicking off the year.
Oh, God.
I might be switching over.
Okay.
What?
This could be anything. It could be like underwear. It could be like some sort of
Going
diet.
all mortadella this year.
Yeah, it's like some sort of cheese product.
Which is really just fancy baloney.
Sure.
Can I tell you that?
I've heard-
Have you ever had mortadella?
No.
You haven't?
I mean, I have. I don't like it.
How do you not like that?
I don't know what to tell you.
Lucas?
Scares me.
Yeah. looks like something from Goosebumps.
Dated an Italian chick in high school. Never looked back. Can't go near an eggplant parm. Is it trashy? I think I know what your stance is on this. There's really two kinds of guys out there in the world. And I think I'm becoming...
Dude, your fingernails are so dirty. It's crazy. I just clocked that. That's bad. What were you doing? Cleaning out the chimney for Santa Claus? That's crazy. What were you doing? You're just rolling like that?
I get a little dirt under my nails. That's right.
Dude.
Goddamn working man.
Oh, man.
I don't know how they got like
Dude,
that.
that's a lot of soot or poop. One or the other.
Scratching coal.
Oh, man.
All right.
God bless your wife.
I know how you... Can I get some gloves?
What, are you climbing a volcano in Hawaii? That's crazy.
I know how you probably feel about this.
Do you, Vesuvius?
Who's
Mount
Vesuvius?
Mount Vesuvius?
I was thinking Vesuvio.
I know you are because you're addicted to Sopranos. Next.
I'm old school, Kippy. I'm old school.
I'm a dirtbag, Kippy.
Listen,
Mm-hmm.
I assume you were a brush family growing up.
What's that mean?
A hairbrush. Hairbrush.
We didn't like all sit down like Marsha Brady and do 100 strokes. But I mean, yeah, there was hairbrushes in the house.
Are you hairbrush or comb? Is comb the trashier of the two utensils?
I think a comb's classier.
Really?
Yeah, because a comb is like typically carried with you. It's like, you gotta.
That's not classy.
No, yeah. That's a grooming tool.
The Bird has a really nice comb, and I've been using it.
But not to clean your fingernails. Jeez.
My pubes are straight as an arrow.
We were brush. I would use I just had my older sister, so it was like I used her brush. Me, her, and Danny had a bathroom, so her.
Right.
I just used.
She's
that.
the only one that had a brush.
Yeah, I wasn't buying a brush. So
Sure.
there was brushes in the house.
I like a comb these days, but I think it's trashy.
Sure.
You get what I'm saying? The only other person I know that uses a comb is Cousin Ian for his mustache.
Sure.
Who knows what else?
Oh God, that kid.
Comb out his butthole.
My dad had that one that was like fake wood. It was like
A comb?
no, a brush.
Oh, those are great.
Yeah.
Fake? Oh, I know what you're
And
talking.
he would blow dry his hair every morning. Get it going back. Get the wings
Your
going.
dad was blow dry.
Yeah, every day.
What is he, from the birdcage? What?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
A dad blow drying their hair.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He had his dungarees on. He had a blue Russell sweatshirt, a crew neck. Never a hoodie. Couldn't catch the old man in a hoodie. That was for hippies and skaters. That's
Draft dodgers.
Yeah, he was a Russell crew neck, which I loved copping. No, I was about an 8-year-old that I fit into his, and I was crushing them thing. And he gets so pissed at me.
Man, I used to love my dad's sweatshirts and sweatpants. They were so perfectly worn in. Ooh, throw those things on.
But yeah, no, he would blow dry his hair.
Any
so-
product?
Nah, just natural hair, straight
He
back.
must have been giving off sparks. Fucking shocking people. That was probably so staticky in the winter.
And I never liked it. He took me to a different
Start
barber.
the car with that.
He took me to a different barber than he went to. I didn't like that. He went to Charlie's, and I went to what is it? Deflected? What is a brother that don't talk? The family broke up.
Deflected. Estranged.
Defected.
Yeah.
He defected. The one brother went off on his own, started his own shop, and I would go there, see Jim or Mark. Well, Mark owns it now.
Well,
But
maybe
my
he did
dad
that
would
because
still
he
go
wanted to spread the cash around a little bit.
Nah, because they beefed. They didn't like each
would
other.
you go-
He still went to Charlie's down here on Bustleton.
Would you go there with your dad to when he would get a haircut
Yeah, go to Charlie's.
and sit in the
I'd
chair?
Sit there. He'd get trimmed up.
But then wouldn't let you get a haircut there?
I'd go to Jim. Maybe we weren't on the same schedule.
Man, this guy didn't like you.
And he does not now. I know that for a fact. I haven't talked to him in a decade.
Anyway, I'm a comb man now, I think.
Okay.
I like it. Feels good.
All right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do it when I get out of the shower. Brush my mane.
Yeah, okay.
But the question is, what is trashier?
I don't think,
Lucas?
I think it depends on the guy.
yeah, it depends on the guy. Depends on how old the utensil, the instrument is. I mean, it's.
Are you a private eye or what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I remember I had a brush for a long time. It had a lot of product on it, and fucking. It had
You ever wet it and smash it down and clean it?
No,
Oh,
and I remember
so satisfying.
the first time Nadine came over was like, what the fuck is
I didn't know you
that
had a
thing?
horse.
Yeah, dude, it looked bad. It had like globs of whites. It was bad. It was bad. It was just one of those things
Looks
I
like
don't
you've
look
been
at.
brushing a boar.
What? Who brushes a boar?
I don't know. If you have one,
You gotta
Keep
keep
it
that
clean.
Keep that coat jiving.
get some egg yolk on there.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there, gang. This is what we call a family episode. Just the boys, the bozos, and the homies. And when you sign up for the old Patreon, you get your question read on the air by Kevin Ryan himself.
I don't like when you do that. And I don't.
I don't. New Year's, say me, dog.
I don't like it, and you still do it, and you give me that little twinkle in the eye before you do, because you're a real sandbagger.
I'm passing you the ball.
Thanks.
Let you take over.
Thanks.
Woo-wee.
All right, let's see. This one's from Trashins81. Great name, by the way. Great name. Not sure if that's the year of their birth or the year they realized they were trash.
They were garbage.
But either way.
Yeah. I would say I'm trash 85.
You were born 76?
76. I had like 5 good years. 5 or 6. No, what is that? I had about 9 good years where I was a pretty good kid.
Mine.
I remember when I turned, which I've told you about.
But turned from a bad kid or turned to trash?
Just to trash when I drank.
But the family was significantly trashier then than they are now. They got less trashy. Not that they're by no means the Kennedys.
Now, I would say we started out here, 80s went here, and then slowly kind of came out. And they hit their peak right after 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
My parents, they were making a little thing.
Were they in on the job? They get a little kickback?
They were making a little cash. We were, I think, out of college or whatever, so they were doing all right. They got the bathroom redone. Once they got the bathroom redone, it all started falling apart,
Yeah.
to be honest with you.
We were pretty good for like 3 years, maybe till I was like 3. Then the divorce, it went bad. You're separating the assets up. Things get real hairy.
Yeah.
Then it was pretty not fantastic. It was like single mom.
Driving a Bravado, working the graveyard shit.
No, at that point, she had the Taurus. I mean, at that point, that was the young days were the Taurus, and then she traded in for a used Sebring convertible. Had that for about a decade. Then the Bravada. Yeah.
Man.
And it was a lot of...
Smelly fat kid in the house. Latchkey kid.
Then I think they pulled out of it probably high school, like late high school into college-y.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Usually after, when the kids are in college or out of college, if the parents had the kids young, they kind of hit like a little bit of a glow up for a minute.
Well, yeah, I mean, I also think, too, like, yeah, my sister's out. She's no longer financially responsible.
Right.
My brother's out. I'm still in both. But at that, I'm prime dirtbag at that. I'm prime scumbag. I mean, I got the Chevy Loom going.
Sure.
I'm bumping 50 Cent.
Sure.
Heavy, smoking Marlboro Milds, going after it. Going for gold, dude.
Smoking Camel Wides.
Cargo sweatpants all day long. Rocking them. Bad hoodies.
Smelly butthole.
Oh, man.
But no, I turned when I think I was around 9 when I drank a whole bottle of cough medicine.
Robo tripping?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That was the turn for me. And Patty I told you this, Patty had to hold me down on the floor. She like pinned me down like a wrestler, put her knees on my arms and dumped Ipecac down my throat. And when they asked me why I did it, I said the devil made me do it.
Jesus. Devil going down to Georgia.
I told you this, haven't I?
I don't think I mean,
I said it in front of her and like 3 of my aunts, and they all blessed themselves at the same time. She like brought them over.
your head starts spinning around. Oh, fuck yeah. I mean, I don't remember this story, but if you have told me that story, I for sure made that same joke.
Yeah. Yeah, she brought all my aunts over because my cousins were still living next door. And they were different parts of the family. They were aunts on my mom's side and aunts on my dad's side.
That's bad.
Yeah, they brought
They're
them all
crossing
over.
line because they don't like each other.
Because she was worried. She was like, why did you do that? And I was like, the devil made me do it. She was like, yikes. And they yanked me over to Holy Savior for a couple hours.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember what happened after that.
My underwear was on backwards when I came to.
And I had more cough medicine for some reason.
All right, you guys have a good day.
Priest was like, jackpot.
Yeah. I remember one
The
summer.
girl of his dreams.
One summer we stayed at like this flop house in Wildwood, and man, me and my boy Pat hung out under the boardwalk for most of the summer, just like finding sig butts, looking for change.
And it ain't like in the Sam Cooke songs under there. It ain't
No.
fucking. You ain't down there with your lady on a blanket.
No, I remember one time we found this room that had been flooded that held old prizes, like that big watch. You remember like the big watch you would hang on the walls, like a 6-foot watch? It was like a
Really?
clock. But they were all flood damaged. But we were like, it was like mildewy, mold, dirty mud, sand. And we took it back
You're
to...
playing in flood damage. See the water line there.
This is good stuff. Dude, and we got what we could and took it back to the house my mom and my aunt had rented. And there's like, 10 kids in a 2-bedroom. And we were like, look at this stuff. And they were like, get that the fuck out of here. They're going to lose the goddamn security deposit on it.
All black mold.
It's all got fleas and stuff.
Venom's just crawling everywhere.
Yeah, it was, that was one of the times when it hit me where I'm like, oh, that's not, like, Luke wasn't doing that. You know what I mean? We were just hanging out, dude, looking for sig butts and fucking trying to get money to buy, like, a CD or something.
Yeah, Luke was at, like, a young investors meeting.
Future Business Leaders of America. Yeah. I know one kid that was in that, and I was like, wow. I remember as like junior high, I'm like, you're calling yourself a future business leader of America? That's crazy. That guy, heroin overdose in a motel a few years later. So, business is all relative.
It was a Ritz-Carlton hotel, though.
Who knew I was going to be a future business leader of America? I'm looking for moldy toys. Good
right.
stuff. All right, Trash Ins 81, $10 board member. Yous ever buy a pack of heaters barefoot?
That's a good summer right there, dog.
You got about 2 or 3 beers in you.
I love that.
Can't find your shoes.
A little bit of sunburn. Probably this
man.
bathing suit's probably a little damp. That's all right.
Unless you're doing this in like February, which is a tough one.
Can't find my shoes. Yeah. Man. Those summers were great. Just not wearing shoes at all.
I'm pro barefoot Even when I was just on vacation, you'd go into that pool bathroom. I'd go in barefoot.
I don't give a
standing
fuck.
in pee. I'd just
Yeah.
like, I'm dip them in a pool or whatever.
Yeah. No.
That's
100%.
I'm not finding my shoes. or
Love
nothing.
walking around barefoot. I love being. I remember for a while, there was like 2 or 3 summers where I hit my peak of strength and how much heat I could take on my feet, to the point that like other people whose feet weren't as
Hold on. This is from Delonious Funk. Is it garbage to brag to people about your high pain tolerance?
I do that all the time.
Oh my God, dude.
I do
that
that
means you got nothing else going on. That means you got jack shit you're proud of. And you're going, man, my feet, whoo, I tell you, unlike anybody else's feet.
I had a summer where I was the king. People were like, oh my God, I can't believe you can stand that. I'd be like, I don't even feel it.
Uh-huh.
I'm paying for it now. Weird shit at the bottom of my feet now, dude. Little warts and shit.
Uh-huh.
It's weird. But no, I say that all the time about I could take a needle and not even stress it.
Yeah, needles are.
But I would
that's
never
not like
shoot
any dude,
heroin.
A million people get needles an hour.
A lot of people pass out. They don't like it.
Yeah, but that's more
I don't
mental.
even
That's not
flinch,
pain.
though. I don't
You're
even
still
flinch.
doing it. You're shut up. No one cares. This is so.
I
Dude,
think-
you're still going. I don't even blink. I don't even know that they did it. Yeah, man. It's like.
Go get a safety pin.
Don't.
Stick-
What were you, Steve-O?
Stick it in my eye.
Ah! You just start screaming.
Blood
See,
squirting.
barely moved. Is it in? I didn't even know.
That's funny. 2
Uh,
home runs.
Man, talk about getting. You just got sniped.
And yes, that is.
That's the first time that's ever happened. I'm like,
That's
it's
funny.
happening. It's happening. It's happening.
Buying cigs barefoot.
Buying cigs barefoot that's
You don't got a care in the world, but that's falling down around you.
yeah. That car's still running.
Oh, yeah.
Driving barefoot too. That's the thing I had to learn because I don't use my foot. I usually use my big toe because you can't because
Kids got
the
touch.
toes aren't united. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So in a shoe they are, but
Which I was always told that's illegal, but I used to love doing it.
I don't think it's illegal.
Especially if you get,
Goddamn America, let me do whatever the hell I want. My car.
if you get out of, like, if you were somewhere where, if you're like a wedding or a funeral and you had to wear dress shoes and your dogs are really barking, that ride home in the fucking car with your shoes off, letting them breathe.
I
with
remember
the
one-
thin dress socks.
Yeah.
Feel the breeze on them. Kev, let's talk about DraftKings, baby.
Ooh, baby, king of the draft, go Birds!
Woo, playoffs are coming up. Go over to DraftKings and get your bets in, gang. Scoring touchdowns is the key to winning the playoffs, and you can score big by betting on them at DraftKings, the #1 place to bet touchdowns. Betting touchdowns now. What are we doing?
That's how
Let's
you
go.
keep the action going, dude. Bet the small stuff, Daddy.
Yeah,
You know,
what are
that's
you?
what
You betting on the end of the game? What are you talking about? Get the coin flip in there.
I might not be around for the end of the game.
Get the juice lined up.
Yeah, an official DraftKings Sportsbook is an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Ever heard of it?
Yeah.
How you doing? New DraftKings customers can bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly.
scratch.
I'm going to say that again. New DraftKings customers can bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly, baby. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code AYG. That's code AYG for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you just bet $5. Only on DraftKings Sportsbooks, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY, which is 467-369. If you're in Connecticut, help is available for gambling problems. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please pay responsibly on behalf of the Boot Hill Casino and Resort. It is in Kansas. 21 plus age. Eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. Do it.
Kippy. Kip, let's talk about Mando.
Shout out to the Mando.
Let's talk about the sweaty, stinky nutch.
Uh-huh.
Or the grundle. Or the under the belly.
I'm on the sides. I'm between the thigh meat,
disgusting.
the thigh meat, and my pubic region.
That's nasty.
Man, that's
you know what'll clean that up? A little Mando. Keep you smelling fresh all day. I don't know why somebody didn't think of this earlier.
I know, it's nuts.
What are we doing here?
Crazy.
All over body deodorant. It's not just your pits that smell.
It's everything.
Good Lord.
If you've been around us, it's everything.
My eyes smell.
Not with Mando, though.
That's right.
It's you can put your pits, your balls, your thigh folds. That's what I do. Belly, but that's a clinical term.
You gotta get the taint.
Dude, my belly button is bizarre.
Bad news.
Your butt cracks and your feet. It's created by a doctor who saw firsthand how normal BO was being misdiagnosed and mistreated. Clinically proven to block odor all day and help control odor for 72 hours. They got the solid deodorant stick. They got the spray deodorant, aluminum free, ideal for hard places to reach.
Got the wipes.
The taint. All products are baking soda free and paraben free.
There you go.
Take that. Put that in your pipe and bite down. Mando, and here's the turkey. Mando's starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice, like many body wash and deodorant wipes. I say go for the wipes.
Good wipes.
And free shipping. As a special offer for our listeners, new customers get $5 off the starter pack with our exclusive code. That equates to over 40% off your starter pack. Use code GARBAGE at shopmando.com. Do it. Now back to the show.
Back to the show.
I remember when I was valeting cars in college.
Barefoot?
No.
Hippie.
But a little person came, and I didn't know how that was going to work, and they got hand paddles for the gas and the brake, which, I mean, that's the only thing I needed to see to go cruising in that thing.
Whoa.
You just, it's all in your hands.
How do you use the wheel?
I mean, I forget exactly. See if you can pull up a picture.
Maybe it had to be on
They're like, I don't know. I don't know.
That's pretty
'Cause
sweet.
I think sometimes they have, longer pedal extensions, maybe.
Okay.
But this guy had paddles.
That's tight.
It was all right.
Like a video game.
Felt like I was flying the Millennium Falcon. Dude. Meanwhile, it was like a 92 Corolla. Stole the change out of that thing, for sure. Go get myself a hot dog at the cafeteria. That's what we would do.
dirtbag.
Oh, yeah. We got caught a couple times. There was more change in here. Like, I don't know, man. I'm taxing that ass.
Counting their change.
People, I mean, sometimes went a little heavy. What do you got?
It seems
Took
like
the
it was
radio.
mostly pedal extenders,
Okay.
not the
Not the
hand.
paddles?
Yeah, not the paddles.
Maybe this guy was ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
really behind.
Sure.
You don't know. Also, too, the bragging about pain tolerance is such a man. That is such that's in the realm of
How much you can lift.
how much you can lift, or that's like your dog's part wolf. That's all in that kind of thing that you can't really prove. You know what I mean?
It's funny you mention
Or
that.
my uncle had to put his arms, register his arms as lethal weapons or whatever. It's all that kind of shit, It's all like this braggadocious thing about nothing.
I kind of want a wolf. I would love to get a baby wolf and raise it.
Where, in your apartment in Queens?
They seem pretty cool. If you raise them from as a baby, I don't think they bite you. You ever see how big those fuckers get?
Yeah, compared to a regular dog.
Crazy.
Uh-huh.
Some guy in Russia has one.
They
Yeah.
trank those things up.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
all.
you think?
Yeah, they're all doped up. That's same with them bears. Some bears are on fucking.
I would love
fentanyl.
to have a bear cub for a couple of weeks just to give it snuggles.
Okay.
But I heard they smell.
Yeah, what are you talking? There's bacteria in their mouth and shit. Komodo dragons.
Wolves
start with
wolves are difficult to house train.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Dude, dogs are difficult to house train.
Keep eating the baby.
You're nuts.
Wolves are, you don't say. I'd love to have a wolf. To be that guy as a wolf, get a fucking samurai sword.
God, they don't go hand in hand. Ninjas don't have wolves.
Sure they do. In the winter, up north, Japan, they got wolves.
Okay.
Yeah, and monkeys. Throw them at you.
I mean, you're an idiot. You are a proper idiot.
You can back me up on this? Snake Eyes had a wolf. He was a ninja.
Akitas kind of look like wolves.
Who's Akita?
That's the Japanese dog.
Ooh, okay.
That was the same dog that OJ had, or Kato Kalin had.
You had an Akita?
Yeah, because my neighbor had one and drove a white Bronco at the time. And we were like,
Suspect.
buddy, you gotta do something. Go get that thing dipped or something. Shave that dog.
Banging some hot blonde.
Yeah. Who had an Akita?
Kato.
Kato, yeah.
No kidding. Kato Kalin.
Kato Kalin.
Okay.
All right, let's see. This one's from Ja Fool. Is it garbage if your apartment complex has a soda machine? Dude, that's like dorm or jail. That's like a halfway house.
I don't like it when hotels have them.
I don't
Although
mind
it's
it.
refreshing because they keep them freezing cool.
I don't mind it. But your apartment building? That's insane. That's like a Holiday Inn Express.
I can see that. That's in the stairwell outside to get to the different parts of the apartment complex.
That's got a flickering light above it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And that thing, not everything's in stock.
There's a couple of huge spider webs and a couple of big roaches just sitting on the wall.
Dude, that's tough.
Man.
But at the same time, call it midnight. You don't live next to like a
Run
gas.
down for a soda?
Just like you'd use a screaming cold Coke or
That's where
something.
you get
Maybe the Uber Eats delivery guy forgets your Coke with your pizza.
Mhm.
You run down there.
That's where you get got, though.
Yeah,
You get got down there.
Or you witness something that you shouldn't have been seeing, and then you're on the run.
I don't like those apartment buildings like that, where they open up to the outside. It's like the two stairs. I always see them on ring cams when they're doing like break-ins.
It's always ring. It's like a lot. We stayed in one in like St. Louis or something. We did, or Indianapolis, and it's got the indoor-outdoor stairwell. They're like duplexes, kind of. You go. There's like two on the first floor. Then you go.
Oh,
up.
I remember that hotel.
That's where I came up. No, it wasn't a hotel. It was an apartment complex.
It was an Airbnb.
Yeah.
It was.
That's where I came up with the Bureau of Crazy for your parents.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a Chiefs banner or something in
or
there?
a Colts or wherever we were staying. Yeah. But that's where like, dude, all those kind of apartments are on First 48. They're on Forensic Files. It's like all that kind of shit. Those are bad news.
Or they're always on videos of bad Uber Eats guys or bad DoorDash guy, where they're drinking your milkshake, or they throw it down because they think you didn't get a tip. Then the door opens. Here's cash. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were.
That's always the home invasion ones too.
Yeah.
Where they're like kicking. There's like three guys in hoodies kicking the door in.
And every once in a while, there's a guy inside.
Oh yeah, fucking open up on you.
I love those.
Let that thing breathe a little bit, dog. That's. I would highly benefit from it being there, but I think it's an indication that it's not a great apartment complex.
Sure, there's definitely Mountain Dew and Minute Maid Orange in there.
In a can.
Yeah. Oh, all cans, no bottles. I don't get that technology.
Or sometimes you get a bottle. What?
Where the bottle goes, zzz, zzz, then it comes out.
The first time those dropped, that was like, I did it just
Space
to watch
station.
it happen. Just a whoa. Get a load of this, guys. I'm going to spend $150.
We're gonna be okay, fellas. We're gonna be okay.
Uh-huh. That and what else seems classy to me in the world of vending machines
Claw machine.
is the one that's like, you see it at like an airport or something, if it's all like the same kind of water. Like if it's all like Aquafina, I think, does it. To me, that's like that's like a Cribs thing where you open it, it's like, oh, it's all glowing, and you're like, it doesn't matter what button I hit. Give me E4, give me B9. Don't matter. I'm getting the same thing.
Which I'm on record. I love Aquafina.
Oh, love it.
Screaming cold Aquafina.
Great. So we'll do that on the road, and we're on the road, and we go in, and someone's like, oh, I'm going to grab waters for the team. Someone comes out with a thing of like 5 Aquafinas.
It tastes industrial, and I kind of respect that. I know it's like filtered, clean, chlorinated, fluoridated water. Which I appreciate for me and my family.
Give me a couple of chemis in there.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Hit me up.
Might be a little perk still left in there.
Keep me strong.
I'm sorry, but so Kato was also the name of the dog, and it was Nicole Brown Simpson's dog.
Was named after, and also.
And there's also Kato Kalin. But Nicole Brown Simpson's Akita was also named Kato.
Oh, she was fucking him, too.
Double dipping. He's lucky he didn't get
He
got.
kept his mouth shut about that on his stand, didn't he?
I don't know, dude.
I'd have been bragging everybody.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
All right, this is from Keith. Very long-time listener, very first time submitting a question. Is it garbage that my buddy's shoulder surgery has been postponed twice because his nicotine levels are too high for anesthesia? Hashtag get well soon, George.
Thank you, Keith.
Dude, that's...
You ever have a surgery pushback?
No. All my surgeries were younger. I was smoking at the time, but not to the point where, like, my nicotine levels would be too high.
Did you ever eat before a blood test and they get the results back and it's fucking haywire?
My last one.
Yeah?
They said my cholesterol was high.
Yeah, fucking
I was like, I had a fucking BC
Jersey Mike's right
in the
before.
lobby.
You had a 2 o'clock at fucking Jimmy John's.
I've
I've done that.
Yeah.
I've had a surgery push too. Once I was fucking, I was on the table. And they were like, nah, we can't do it because of the Ozempic.
Oh,
'Cause I
right.
had taken it. And then once because I was...
Sure, you can't smoke in here.
This could be it. They should let you rip a heater before you go under. What if that's it? And you're standing at the gates of hell with nothing.
Having a Nick fit. I remember that's what my brother used to say to me. Like when we were, this is before I was smoking. He's like, I'm having a Nick fit.
Oh yeah,
He'd be like, he was like 13.
Nick fit was great.
And
back
I
in
remember
the
on
day.
the Wildwood Boardwalk too. One time he was smoking, and we saw another kid smoking, like same age. And this kid was a real tough guy at that the infamous
Sam's Pizza.
No, he had obviously hit Sam's, but this is at the famed dunk tank guy. If you've ever been, there's a great documentary on him on YouTube. But where you go watch that guy just call you the worst stuff in the world. Didn't matter what creed, color, country of origin you were getting got. It was bad. And we'd sit there and watch that guy. This is the late 90s. It was
Wide open.
oh baby, it was like the Wild West out there.
Sure.
And this dirtbag was in a wife beater throwing, but he had a cig in his mouth. He was like smoking. My brother's like, look at that. He's not even inhaling. And I was like, whoa, you're a tough guy. You are a cool dude.
Gotta blow it through your nose.
Do you exhale through your nose at all?
No.
I did for a while.
That's gross.
Mm-hmm.
My
Do the
dad
French
used
inhale?
to do it. Looked like the Minotaur coming at you. It's like, ugh. That's a smoker.
Mm-hmm. My dad'll do it. Or used to.
That's so bad for your sinuses.
I mean, I don't think any of it's good.
I need that squirt bottle after that.
Hit a quick neti pot.
Shout out to the neti pot, dude. This time of year, you kidding me? Holidays are over.
It's also
Gotta be on a fucking neti pot.
It's also like the stuff you'll do as, if we have shows, we got to record, and it's like a lot of times, we're not living like the healthiest. Like you're smoking, you're drinking, you're out, it's cold, the heat, the whatever. So our voices or sign it, and you're like, I got to go talk for an hour or whatever. Man, the things you'll start doing. I'm like fucking eating garlic. I'm doing neti pots up my asshole.
I've gotten into gargling with salt water, and the first thing in the morning, a real ginger tea with lemon, cayenne pepper, turmeric, black pepper, and honey, and crushing that down. Whew, that's all green lights after that.
One of the good things, I'll eat raw garlic.
Jesus.
If you have something coming on, or like you're
You think that works?
100%, yeah. Take your garlic pill. They sell garlic pills, but that stuff's, whew, man, my wife won't look at me for 2 days.
I hate garlic breath on somebody. Kills me.
This isn't even garlic. It's like not, because it's not like rough. It's not like, stepped on at all. This is like, it's not cooked.
Crushing
it's,
raw garlic.
Yeah, it makes you feel like a man. That's my pain tolerance. I'll take it. Let's go.
I like it roasted.
Sauteed.
You just eating garlic knots. Parmesan. It's good for gets the mucus
A
out.
little more marinara over here for the boys. Okay, let's see here. This is from Phil A. How many days you guys wearing a pair of socks?
Great question.
I've been pushing it more than I would. I bought a we were on the road somewhere or something, and I bought a 12-pack of Gold Toes.
Okay.
Those are good. Those Gold Toes. You know
Is
what I
that
mean?
a brand? Or
Yeah,
just one
that's like the brand.
Huh.
Gold Toes, right?
Are the toes gold?
Yeah.
Like the front
They're
of it's
black
gold?
with like the yellow gold toe.
That's all right.
Man, and those things, you can wear them for like a couple hours, take them off when you get home. That's better than a brand. That's better than an already clean pair of socks.
That's my only thing.
A brand new pair that's been worn for like a few hours.
Sure. I can't. I have a thing now where I cannot sleep with socks on.
Yeah, what did that do?
I used to be able. No, I used to be able to muscle through it and do it, but now I can't. So once I take them off, I'm probably not putting them back on unless I'm jammed up. If I'm jammed up, yeah, 2-3 days. I remember when we were
I remember putting a pair of socks on in college going, they were so like hard
and sticky.
and like past sticky. They was like you could smell them from down the block.
Mhm.
And I remember being I was just so jammed
But then once
up.
you wear them for a couple hours,
no,
it's like they're good as new.
No, these were like I put them on. I'm like
They soften up.
I go this isn't even. I'm better off just going barefoot than going to buy my heater. I'm better off wearing no socks than socks at this point. That's how bad they were. They went right in the trash.
Stinky.
No saving them things.
My feet haven't really smelled in years. When you get older, they kind of stop smelling. My feet don't smell.
I also would argue that, you have a couple more bucks. You're buying better shoes. You have a washer and dryer at the house.
True.
You're staying when we were banging. I mean, you're running and gunning. You're wearing this. You're stealing your roommate's socks. You're fucking kill or be killed. It's like Vietnam out there.
I remember for like my senior year of high school through college, my feet like my shoes would stink.
Yeah.
Like cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Be bad.
I know. Been there.
Now, not so much.
Oh, look at you, huh? 50 years old, finally getting it together. All right, let's see here. This is from Josh. Is it garbage if your middle name is a state? My name's Joshua Nevada.
Whoa.
That's pretty good name. Joshua Nevada. The it's not alliteration, but the Joshua Nevada, that's pretty good.
It also depends how good you are at Texas Hold'em.
He also said, he goes, I just moved to Reno.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Joshua Nevada's not bad. That's like an LA weatherman.
Joey, Michigan.
Johnny Utah.
Yeah, Johnny. That was his last name, though.
Yeah. But I would go by Joshua Nevada.
As your name.
Or Reno.
Ooh. Reno?
Reno Josh.
Reno Josh.
I always
Josh
loved
Nevada.
that. That was like a thing that was from like Forrest Gump and all that thing. Like, I'm Tex. He's from
Cincinnati,
Arkansas. Yeah.
Michigan. Yeah.
Cleveland. He's from, Massachusetts or whatever.
Man, your middle name. What would be a good one? Nevada's good.
Nevada's low-key pretty good. You can't be like Jimmy Kentucky.
You're going to make fun of me, but I always wanted to name a band the Pennsylvania Turnpike.
Isn't that a band?
I always thought it'd be a great name. Pennsylvania Turnpike. Pennsylvania's a great state name. I don't care who you are. Georgia? Ooh, Georgia's a beautiful name.
Uh-huh.
This is a name.
Yeah.
Georgia.
I don't know.
Danny, Florida?
These are just porn names.
Tommy, Texas?
Texas Tommy. Named after my favorite sandwich.
Let me start it. Do you know what a Texas Tommy is?
Yeah, I mean, in theory.
Go ahead.
I don't.
It's a hot dog wrapped in bacon. It's a cheese dog wrapped in bacon with, I believe, beans on it. Luke, can I get a search on that? We used to have them at lunch
just
all
the
the
bacon
time.
and cheese, no beans.
Bacon and cheese dog. Texas Tommy. Used to have them all the time over there at Wissahickon.
I mean, that was the big cheddar. That was the big bacon cheddar cheese dog at Wawa, if you ask me. We were a fucking goddamn Texas. Get out of here. That was a big cheddar cheese dog. I told you that one time I bought one at lunch when I was working, and I dropped the receipt in my pocket, out of my pocket, and my boss picked it up, and he goes, "Who had the big cheddar, the quarter-pound cheddar cheese dog?" Dude, I was so embarrassed. I remember getting it and went and sat in my car and ate it.
That's a freeze frame. Talking about the first 48. You're busted.
Yeah, that was bad, dude. That was real bad. So embarrassed, dude. Because it was on a hoagie roll, not a regular roll.
What the fuck?
You never saw them?
No.
Well, the Wawa hot dogs are great, but they just don't scratch the itch. You need 3 of them things. And then the big, let me pull up a picture.
Eating a hot dog on a hoagie roll. Hey, you hit me this morning when you walked in when I was having my turkey wrap.
It was also like 9:15. You're eating a hoagie.
He goes, "What are you having, your breakfast hoagie?"
This was
Rude.
it.
God damn, son.
12 of the okay, hold on. 12 of the unhealthiest food items you can order at Wawa, and that's the picture. All right, hold on. Let's pop into this.
Oh, dude, you fat little bastard.
I was 22 at the time.
Your boss ripping on you.
And he was a younger kid and like in shape. I mean, I was the fat guy at the office for sure. But man, this is all the stuff I order on this list. That's crazy. Okay, here
Sizzly
it is.
on there?
If you want to treat yourself to a cheat day, there are worse ways of doing it by enjoying one of Wawa's hot dogs. However, the all beef big bacon cheese dog reigns supremes in terms of caloric value, and it's not just calories. All of Wawa's.
nitrates.
All of Wawa's all-day grab-and-go items. I'm a big grab-and-go guy. I don't like waiting around. That's how the heat gets you. That's how you get got waiting in
Well,
line.
you're on the move. What do you mean?
Closing deals. We were at the
Got
Philadelphia.
change the steel.
We were at the Philadelphia home show, and it fell out of my pocket in the booth.
Wow. Man.
This
is
bake. I
snipe.
usually destroy all the evidence, but I must have been in.
Big bacon cheddar dog.
At the Wawa that was next to the convention center, which I think is now closed.
Start calling you Big Bacon Cheddar.
Out of
BBC.
all Wawa's all-day grab-and-go items, this bacon cheese dog is one of the least healthy due to its high fat and saturated fat content.
That's both kinds of fat.
Saturated fats in particular should be consumed in moderation. I was doing a high-fat, low-carb diet at the time.
Except for the bun.
High-fat, high-carb.
Except for the loaf of bread and the bun.
And this has 21 grams of saturated fat.
Ooh.
See what you should have saturated fat grams a day. With 810 calories, 47 grams of fat, and 57 grams of carbohydrates, this item isn't messing around, especially given its size compared to the other items on the list.
And that wasn't solo.
This is a single hot dog, albeit topped with rich fatty cheese and sodium-rich bacon.
It's getting me hungry.
Uh-huh.
There was a bag of chips involved in that, too.
Bag of chips and probably 2 Wawa iced teas.
Sure.
No, I wasn't doing diet iced teas at that time. You got to think that's probably about a $2,400 calorie ripper.
Sure.
I was working all day.
130 grams of sugar.
Sure.
Yeah.
Plus,
Man.
I was doing a home show, so I was getting candies.
How'd
from
you
the
feel
other
after that?
Oh, I had the seeds from the bottom of the hoagie roll all over my V-neck sweater that I was wearing.
Trying to close on some Venetian blinds.
Couple 2-tree heaters after that too.
Sure.
Coming in, man, fumbling leads left and right.
For as bad as the shit that we eat is, you would think like you would feel worse.
I
Like
think
it's
you
a-
just probably feel really. If you felt, I would argue, not and by no means a. I think if you felt like me, you'd be like, I feel amazing. If I felt like Luke, I'd go, I feel amazing. Although you do have a high pain tolerance, so I'm not sure.
That's true.
You know what I mean? You're just used to feeling this way.
Sure.
I'm used to feeling this way.
Sure.
What do you got, Lucas?
All right. Well, the American Heart Association recommends about 13 grams a day,
And what was I doing in that meal?
but Google's giving you 20 grams a day. So
It's 50.
So 21 grams of this stuff.
About
Wait,
21
of
grams.
saturated fat?
yeah,
Yeah, I was doing 21 grams. I get my daily intake. I was having broccoli for
That's it,
dinner.
though.
I was having broccoli for dinner.
The Heart Association says what?
13 grams.
13 grams of saturated fat?
Yeah, 6% of your
That's
daily
all
diet.
bought by fucking big
Yeah.
heart stuff.
Google's giving you,
That's big Brussels
20
sprouts
grams.
paying for that.
Yeah.
of course.
Okay.
What else do they say?
I mean,
People at the American Heart Association. Probably a Canadian company.
they say to add up all the saturated fats throughout the day.
Ooh,
I'm not doing that.
I don't think anyone wants to know that number.
trying to ruin a Thursday.
Also, which I don't mind from Wawa's, the meatball parm hoagie.
Is that on
One
the,
of the saltiest items on the list.
is this fucking Wawa's most wanted?
It's a picture of me. Badass. Stamped. Damn, 1,300 calories in Wawa's classic mid-sized meatball parmesan
Jesus
hoagie.
Christ.
77 grams of fat. Yo, I gotta stop going to Wawa.
Don't you dare say that.
Fucked up.
Where's the Sizzly on there?
It's not on the.
There you
See
go.
if you can pull up Sizzly.
No, don't do that. Come on.
You just asked.
No, let's let some things.
No, bring it up.
No.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Man, you can
You're
get
killing the imagination.
You can get sausage with scrambled eggs on a hoagie roll there.
Sausage and eggs? That's pretty good. Eggs
Yeah,
and peppers
yes.
is pretty good,
Swing
too.
by
You ever
a
have an
lot.
eggs and peppers? A little
there?
Italian breakfast? No, but
I
just
don't
in
love
general.
peppers. It's all right.
Huh.
It's fine.
Okay.
I like eggs better than I like eggs and peepers.
All right.
Just saying.
Luke.
The Sizzly is 550 on calories. Not crazy.
No.
But
Was this the bacon cheese croissant one?
this is a sausage, egg, and cheese.
Okay.
But the total fat, 32 grams.
32 grams.
Yeah.
And you're only supposed to have 13?
Yeah, it's 41% of your daily value.
My God, I've eaten 3 of those before.
This week? What are you talking about?
No, I mean,
I know what you mean, and I'm just moving the timeline for you.
God damn it.
Gonna get you.
Yikes.
All right, let's see here. This one's from Zach. $10 homie. Never had one read. Are press pennies the most garbage souvenir of all time?
Absolutely.
I loved it, though.
Oh, you kidding me? Make a necklace out of it.
I remember my first one. Farley's Rest Stop.
It was a nickel.
Farley's Rest Stop on the AC Expressway. On the way down to Wildwood, New Jersey, you'd stop there. They had the penny machine. I go, Mom, and she'd go, why are you going to pay $2 to ruin a penny or whatever? And I said, listen, here you dumb broad. Give me the cash.
Got me sleeping on a couch in a flop house. Let me have something.
She's really trying to do a revisionist history of said childhood, too.
Oh, yeah.
She's really good. I don't get it. And me and my brother.
I never said that. That's what I never said that.
It's like, baby, I got the Old Testament scripture, okay?
You know what Patty said not that long ago? Can I tell you this? This is more of a Patreon.
Told me she likes me.
I'll air the business out. This was going back. Was it Thanksgiving? Somewhere in November. I was home.
Okay.
And she around like a group of like my cousins, their husbands, like an audience of people.
Mm-hmm.
Show came up, show's doing good, whatever. And somehow she started talking about when I was in community college. Did I tell you this? I think I told you this.
I don't even remember you being in community
I feel like I told you this on a Hard Feelings. She said that my brother paid for the semester.
Oh.
In front of everybody.
He's only 2 years older than you.
She's like, yeah, Andrew paid for that because we were done paying for him after Widener.
What?
And I was like, that's not true. She's like, yes, it is. He paid for your semester at community college because we wouldn't. Of course, I fucking called my brother immediately.
Is that the first you were hearing of that?
First I was hearing of that. It was made up.
This broad's made up.
Yeah, my brother was like, are you out of your fucking mind? I was like a clerk.
Yeah, I was going to say, he was fucking 2 years older than you.
Yeah. So.
She's not.
I think she's a sweet old lady.
Yeah.
Fucking Lydia Soprano.
Uh-huh.
Babies are like dogs. Fucking in front of everybody. I had a fucking plate of brie in front of me, too. Like a fat ass.
You got soft cheese running out of your mouth.
What?
Oh, you say that? Yeah.
Fucking stung me in front of everybody. That was the year your brother had to pay for community college because we wouldn't.
Uh-huh.
Hank was screwing around my...
I
don't know what's in this pretzel dip. Fucking bitch. I love you, Patty.
I remember I was in debt to a lot of institutions at one point. A lot of institutions.
Ain't talking about Vanguard either.
I ain't talking about fucking Coinbase.
Sally Mae, Lucy Mae.
Oh, Sally Mae. I owed fucking Sally Mae.
What a sweet name.
To fucking bamboozle, give you the honey pot.
Bamboozle you.
Yeah.
Sally Mae, she don't care. She just knows I'm good for it.
Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac.
It was, right?
Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. That was all federal stuff, I think. I don't know.
That's crazy that they would name them like that. Sneaky bastards. Freddie Mac.
Sally Mae sounds like
Freddie Mac, that's the guy that'll spot you a 20 bag.
I got you, Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, keep it on the flip side. I'll let you hold 20.
I got to run my mom to the doctors. Yeah, I'll catch you Friday. Thanks, Freddie.
Thanks, Freddie Mac.
Freddie Mac. Could have been an all-star basketball player.
Yeah.
Started dealing.
Freddie Mitchell. Who we hung out
Crazy.
with.
We did?
Remember? It was me, you, Gillis, Tommy, fucking O'Connor, and Freddie Mitchell in the VIP section at Xfinity Live. And he started ordering beers on my tab.
He was hanging out with those chicks from the Coast Guard.
Yeah, not the Coast Guard, the National Guard. He's like, whose beers are these? I'm like, he goes, who's paying this bill? And I think I was. I think they had my credit card.
As soon as you gave him the green light,
I was like, oh, these are my turnaround. He's got like 9 Bud Lights. I'm like, yo, fucking, yeah, you played pretty good fucking 15 years ago. First and 20, 4th and 24. Believe. I get it.
Shout out to Freddy Mitchell.
Shout out to Showtime, or what was his name? See if you can find me. First down, Freddy. Find out Freddy Mitchell's. Well, he's a wide receiver, right? Or he wasn't a tight end. He was a wide receiver. He had to be.
I couldn't tell you.
He was a wide receiver for the Eagles.
Wide receiver.
First down, Freddy, or first and 24. Believe. I think was the T-shirt I owned. Then who knew I was going to own a T-shirt of Freddy Mitchell and then be backstabbed by him in the VIP?
It wasn't
section.
bad. It was a picture. It was a
All right, relax. Stop. You think Freddie Mitchell's going to hear this and come after us? Shut up.
not come after us. Not
I'm
want to
just
hang out with us anymore.
telling the stories as it is. He started drinking on my dad.
Look at some of those French Froen Legion broads.
First down, Freddy.
First down, Freddie. Watch me go back to Philly, get my ass kicked.
Hey, you pussies been
I
talking.
thought we were splitting. He goes, I Venmo'd you. He's got receipts. Nah, shout out to First Down Freddy. Philadelphia hero.
Anyway, you owed a lot of money in institutions.
Whoa, what are you bringing up bullshit for? Yeah, and my mom was at her wit's end with it. We were fighting, calling me. I remember being, what? I'm only 90 days behind. Like, that was pretty good. If I was under 90 days behind on bills.
Thank God we got rid of the house phones.
Oh, man.
Everybody can go fuck themselves.
I remember
They
this.
can't get you.
Dude,
Can't get you.
it was one of the earlier.
They can't. I'm not answering. I don't know the number. Leave a message.
I mean, the house phones, they didn't get you either. You just didn't answer.
They were just did, but it put the screws to you. It was because
You're nuts.
if they're calling your house, because Patty would get panicked and then start putting the screws.
That's
me.
her fault. She's panicking.
I know.
You had to treat it like my dad. The phone would ring, and he'd go, I ain't here. It was so bad to a point where the phone would ring, and I had to go, are you here? And he goes, nope. I go, hey, is Dan Ryan there? I go, no. I go, all right. Hang up.
Freddie.
He's got a heater going, watching First Down Freddy. Go Birds.
See if they cover.
Yeah. Well, that was for probably about 7 years. You here? Nope. Unless it was someone from the office.
Sure.
Like someone I knew.
Sure.
I'd be like, hey, and they'd be like, hey, it's fucking Bill, or like, whoever, my uncle, is your dad there?
Mm-hmm.
And I go, hold
Is there
on,
a
let me
Mr. Ryan
let me
there?
check. He might have just left. Dad, it's Uncle Bill. You hear?
Like you're living in a state. Hey, it might be in the North 40. Let me see.
But I was jammed up bad with cash, real bad. And all the mail was getting, because I was still registered at my mom's house, so all that mail was getting sent there. You know what I mean? All those bills. I kind of just split from Philly and went up to New York and got off the grid. No, I had never received any piece of mail to the house I was living in.
That was, me too. That was one good thing for those first couple of years up here. I had no mailing address.
Couldn't get me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. That was it. I mean, I just recently switched my driver's license.
No mailing address and no bank account. Except for my Navy Federal account, but that only had $5 in it since I was a kid.
You not having
and I didn't have a card.
You not having a bank account used to jam us up so bad. Having to stop by check cashing places, signing checks over to me, signing checks over to other people. I stopped banking with you. I had a do not accept checks from this guy policy.
How foreign is that to you? Have you ever been to a check cashing place?
No, obviously no.
Oh, you're nuts.
Yeah.
I used to get my check from that telemarketer scam I worked at in South Philly, walk right over to that fucking check cashing place. It was right next to the Wawa. You know that Wawa on Delaware Ave?
Yeah.
There's a check cashing joint right next to that. Me and the boys would get our checks from the scam artist and go over there and cash them real quick.
Take your 12%.
I got cash now.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Got direct deposit now.
Yeah. This guy. Fucking
Direct deposit.
Tripping the light's fantastic on my tab.
I didn't trust.
It's my set to fucking direct deposit up.
I didn't trust that shit till like a year ago. I didn't know how long it was going to take or when it was going to hit or what the deal was.
To me, when they would go, we'll set you up on direct deposit, I was like, I got to get you a bank, a routing. How do I even find that? I don't have a checkbook. Wait,
I don't trust that.
I got to call a bank and make sure it's the right account. I don't know my password. Oh, it's brutal.
Yeah.
That was so far. I'm like, just give me checks. Just let me get a check. I'm like, no, we don't do it. We do it this way. Give me a fucking check, bitch.
I'll be back Friday at noon.
But all that mail was getting sent to my ma's. Then my brother would stop by, and there would be, and she would save all the envelopes, and that was her, like, fuck you. I'd show up to my sister's, and my mom would come with a plastic bag full of mail and go, here. I'm like, this is from fucking 6 months ago. If they wanted it, they'd get me. You know what I mean? And my brother came over one time and paid all the bills for me.
No kidding.
Because my mom, he was just like, what? She's complaining to him. She had stopped complaining to me. I stopped taking her calls, too. I wasn't there.
I'm not here.
And he cleaned everything up for me. Not everything, but like,
Sure.
you know, the mace.
My brother paid for me for college.
Sent my baby boy to school.
Jesus.
Okay. And that's still a bit of a face throw. Because
I
now I
respect
say
it.
I'm paying people back. I go, I've said I'm paying the people back that I owe money to, and he's like, fucking, yeah, okay.
That's what I was shocked about, that I hadn't heard. Like, that would have been something that the second me and my brother got into an argument.
Of course.
I fucking paid for you to go to fucking college, and you fucking flunked out. That's exactly how the script would have been
I've
written.
had that happen by my.
Yeah.
You don't even fucking know.
Yeah, you didn't
Sorry.
fucking know.
As he's swinging on me.
You did?
My bad, dude. I'm pulling the turtle.
So something smelled rotten when she said it. But that didn't help me in the fucking present company.
Yeah,
Looked
that's
at me like
fucked
I was.
up.
I think I bummed the heater off of her. Didn't help my credibility.
You get out there. What's that all about? Talking.
You fucking sandbag me in there?
Oh, fuck. All right, let's see here. Speaking of cash, this is from Jim. This is $10 investor here. Is it garbage to have more money in your sports betting app than your actual bank account? I've not with sports betting apps because I never really dabbled. I was more of a fucking...
Had a guy.
We had a guy.
Which is it trashier nowadays to have a guy or to use the apps?
I would say it's not even trash. It's just
Are they a dying breed, the bookie?
Yeah, I think so. I would imagine fucking...
You ever have a guy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, in the frat, you got to
Sure.
fucking throw a stone.
Somebody
Hit one.
taking the action.
Yeah.
I know some bigger guys
Mm-hmm.
that still use guys.
Mm-hmm.
Lay off to the guy.
Those guys are usually pretty all right. They're a
Yeah.
good hang most of the time. Those older bookies.
I've seen the drop off, and it was like, so what's new with you? It's like that fake,
Oh, yeah.
He was dropping off an envelope. It was the other way around.
I got you.
The bettor had lost.
Mm-hmm.
And he, white envelope, and the guy didn't look pro, right in the old inside pocket there.
I got you.
Hey, good. All right, kid's
All right.
good. All right,
Yeah.
all right, man. I'll see you later.
All right, buddy.
Yep.
See you next week.
Yeah. Jets are looking good. Whatever. Fucking out the door.
Sure.
I can't believe. I thought you were laying. I didn't know. All right, let's see here. This one's from Just the Kip. $10 his omi. Never have one read. Is it garbage if you pick up a Facebook Marketplace item and ask the seller if you could use their bathroom? Spelled there wrong. Had some guy buy my air fryer and asked if he could take a leak. Said he had a long trek back.
Which we did that
I did that.
when we bought the table for the old studio.
Out there on the island.
Uh-huh.
Went out to Long Island.
You took a dump in that guy's
No,
house.
I took a
You
pee.
Sure?
I took a pee.
right.
Because we stopped
He
at-
asked, though.
He's just like, you're not going to shit in my bathroom, are you? And I was like, nah, I got to pee. I swear you can listen if you want. Pop in there, take a look.
You're not going to shit in my...
Yeah, that was, because I remember we stopped. Man. Also, talk about dirtbaggedness. So the Verizon at the old Tooties was hooked up, was under my name, but was your phone number because I had too many phone numbers registered with them from my old job.
Okay.
Remember, they would call you and say, we haven't paid the bill.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So it was me and you.
He's not here.
It was me and you driving out, and like we couldn't, whatever call I was setting up, you couldn't use that. You had to get a call to activate it, but I couldn't get call waiting, not on Wi-Fi or whatever the fuck it was. So we had to use your phone. It's about being jammed up. We were jammed up. I was on the phone with Verizon for like an hour and a half all the way out to the fucking island.
Plus, you had to pee.
And me and you, man, that was when Tooties hadn't opened yet. It was me and you with nothing but, a chip and a chair, baby, pushing it all in. I'm taking a leak at this guy's house.
500 on the Jets.
Yeah, that was, I remember we stopped, I had to piss so bad. We stopped at a gas station, and they didn't have a bathroom. It was like, no bathroom. So I'm like, I'm going to have to fucking.
Pee in this guy's house.
I did. Pee
A
out.
nice house, too. Nice little family out
Nice
there.
house. You remember what we paid for that?
No.
Could you guess?
Do you know? $100, $20?
Yeah, I think $120.
Cool.
I think they listed it at 2. Got them
Yeah.
down to like 125, something like that. Plus the shitter.
I remember going to the Russians' house to get those tables.
Oh yeah,
I don't think
like
I was coming out of there.
Sheepshead Bay or something, right?
Yeah.
They're out there.
The grandmama just died, and they hadn't touched the place in like 50 years. I thought for sure they were going to murder me.
Mm-hmm.
It was just some Russian guy sitting in an empty kitchen
With a
smoking
handgun.
smoking cigarettes.
Uh-huh.
Plastic everywhere.
Shit.
Hi, I'm Henry. Here to give you my kidneys.
All right, this one's, we'll do this, then we got to wrap it up. This is from Chalupa Cabra, great name.
Very nice.
Is it garbage to reuse old commercial appliances from work at your home when they are tossing them due to age? For example, an ice machine. Dude, an old ice machine is grody. Those things are filthy as it is. There's mold and mildew and fucking.
You're showing that off to the boys, though. I got
Yeah.
it from work. Look at this.
Mhm.
An old ice machine, though? Come on, man. You wouldn't kill to have an ice machine?
Remember we saw when we were down the shore, my cousin was hooking up an ice machine.
He was hooking up an ice machine.
And that was, he got a good deal on like a dented ice machine.
Yeah.
From and it landed on a job. It didn't whatever. It was in a something. He got his hands on it. My cousin went over there and installed the water line for him.
That's all right.
Yeah. That, dude, an ice machine is a game changer. But if they're throwing it out due to age, that means
Black mold.
that thing's bad. That thing ain't keep. Those are like the fucking nastiest things they say.
Uh-huh.
You go to a bar and it's like
That's the thing that the health inspector always goes to first in a restaurant.
Because that probably indicates,
Oh, yeah.
okay, we're in okay waters here, or
Yeah.
kids are down bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as we see them come in, the manager, get the ice machine.
I'll plug it. Say it's out of order.
Throw it outside. All right, gang.
yeah.
We love you to death.
Uh-huh.
Happy 2025.
Happy freaking New Year, gang.
Hope you had a good New Year. Hope you had a great holiday. We're looking forward to a fantastic 2025. And we'll see you next week. Peace.